How's it going, everybody? Welcome to the Below Average Wrestling Podcast. My name is Mike.
Hey, my name is Jonathan.
Yeah, I know. I go fast. I always do it fast. My name is...
What is going on, everybody? Coming back from Crown Jewel. I went to Saudi Arabia to watch this epic
Dude, you went to Saudi Arabia to watch this epic fireworks show.
I think the firework was probably better.
The fireworks show has been the best part of the Saudi Arabia trips.
I think it's awesome, so whatever. At least the fireworks.
Fireworks are dope, dude. Everybody's got fireworks.
Everybody
Even if they don't have fireworks, they have
got
fireworks.
fireworks.
Yeah.
Everybody got fireworks.
I wonder if that was a requirement, like if that was in the dotted line. They're like, you need fireworks for anybody. But no women.
At least these wrestlers can say that, you know what, they play fireworks for me.
Yeah, that's true.
You know, have you ever had fireworks?
Dude, I wish Kurt Hawkins was there. Then he would get fireworks.
You
would
probably have gotten fireworks too. Everybody, has that move that they got to do. Like
Dude.
Kurt Angle puts his hands up or something, and then there was fireworks. You know what I mean? But I think the Undertaker's the one that got the most fireworks.
Did he? He got
so.
the nice flames, dude. That thing looked
when
crazy.
He, of course, the longest entrance in the world.
Oh yeah.
They had a big stage to do all these entrances.
Oh, yeah.
So they could do whatever they want.
Speaking of the big stage, dude, it was hilarious. So my brother watched Crown Jewel before I did because I was still at work.
Uh-huh.
My brother gets out on Fridays. He gets out really early. I don't think he works Fridays. I don't remember anymore. He got a new job and he works at the casinos. So, their schedules are all crazy.
Yeah.
I don't think he works Friday. But he was watching Crown Jewel. And he was texting me all about it. And he was like, just wait till Rey Mysterio's entrance and you're going to crack up. I was like, what? He was like, yes, just wait till his entrance. You're going to crack up. And, I turn it on and stuff like that. I start watching it. I start watching Rey Mysterio's entrance.
Why? Because you can't find him?
Because he looks like a freaking toy.
I couldn't find him.
He looks so small compared to I was like, yikes. I was like, that stage is massive.
It's huge, bro.
I was like, that thing is massive, dude. And the freaking Rey Mysterio looked like a toy, dude. He looked like those Mattel toys.
He looked like a little boy.
He looked like a little boy. It was insane, dude. So I started cracking
I couldn't see him when he walked in. When he walked out, yeah. I was like, "Where's he at?" And I was like, "Oh, okay."
Dude, I was cracking up. Then I texted my brother right away. I was like, "Okay, this is the funniest thing that's gonna happen today." I was like, "This is hilarious."
Yeah.
I was like, "That looked funny." But anyways, Crown Jewel, yes, Crown Jewel.
It was. I think it was what we expected.
Yeah, didn't we say what we expected last week? That was gonna be garbage.
The only thing the crowd was a little better.
It was.
Other than, of course, they did the thing again, but they didn't do it as big. I think, of having the Dance for Me monkeys.
Oh yeah.
They were there.
Yeah.
But I feel like it wasn't as much. I don't know. But the crowd was hyped, bro. I feel like they gotten to know more of the wrestling and who's who, and because they were booing for the right people and they were, screaming and stuff like that. So I think it was cool. They even screamed CM Punk.
Did they really?
I heard CM Punk.
Saudi Arabia.
I heard CM Punk. I don't know if that's what they were trying. They were trying to say something else, or I don't know. But randomly I would hear CM Punk. So I'm sure they're picking up from.
So WWE, at least the production side, they did a very good job in putting the camera mostly on children.
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, they're children. Whatever adult decisions are going on in that country, it's not their fault.
Yeah.
These guys are children, and they're there to enjoy the show. And I'm actually really glad that those kids were able to enjoy themselves. A lot of them looked like they were having a blast.
Oh yeah.
And that's great for them and stuff like that. So let's not blame the children for some of the stuff.
Even you tell there was children up front, I'm sure there were royalty children.
Yeah,
but it was cool. I think it was, at least the crowd itself. It sounds, what looks like it's getting better.
The crowd was better than the Greatest Royal Rumble for sure.
Yes, at least the crowd. But like I said, I think it's maybe because they gotten familiar with the characters and they're picking up from because they get to see the crowds out here. They're watching wrestling. They see the crowds out here. How they get like the UK was hyped.
UK is always hyped
on Monday.
Canada's always hyped.
Yeah, so it's like
hyped. Chicago, all those places are always hyped.
Yeah, so I don't. It was cool. Other than the pay-per-view itself, the
pay-per-view was not that great, to be honest with you. But like I said, Saudi Arabia. I'm glad that the kids were having fun, but it's still distracting though. I'm still distracted with the whatchamacallit. I'm so distracted.
It's like a barrier, kind of like section, like
the
section, kind of like you can't sit here. Like when Forrest Gump goes into the bus and then he tries to sit, you can't sit here.
Yeah, exactly, dude.
That's how it is, bro.
So that's still distracting. I wish that the royalty. That's okay if they're gonna have the. Well, I guess you really can't do that. I was gonna say move the royalty to the not camera side.
Yeah.
And have like some of the royal fans hop in there, buy some tickets.
But I have a feeling that they called.
But I think the royalty was like, nah, fuck this. I want front row. You know what I mean? So I think I guess I get.
Yeah, they probably call the shots, bro. They they're like, and the king or whatever, the prince of the main dude. They called the main. I'm sure the dude that had all the money. They they saluted him. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So.
Crazy, dude. But anyways, moving on to the first match of the night. It was Rey Mysterio, right?
Yeah, it was the tournament started.
Okay, yeah, the tournament started. So Rey Mysterio defeated Randy Orton in an okay match. It was okay. A lot of these matches were okay, and some of them were really just I didn't like them. But it was an okay match. But yeah, it went quick, dude. Like it went really quick.
Which one was this one? The Rey Mysterio and who?
Rey Mysterio and Randy Orton.
Oh, it was a quick match. He got him in a. Was it a crate? Was it a cradle?
Yeah.
It was like out of nowhere.
Yeah. It was like a small package or something weird like that. But yeah, Rey Mysterio advances and then he gets RKO, doesn't he?
Yeah. No.
No.
He does. I think he gets RKO'd and then he takes him out to the outside and he picks him up and drops him on the announcer table to hurt his ribs.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, but match was okay.
It was okay, man. It was a quick match.
Next match, The Miz, Jeff Hardy.
Same thing.
Defeated Jeff Hardy again. Yeah,
but we've seen all these matches too, so it's like.
Yeah.
I don't know. I wasn't that interesting to me. I did watch it. I did watch mostly the whole thing.
Yeah.
But this match was all right.
Yeah. Next match, Seth Rollins defeated Bobby Lashley. Another okay match.
Yeah.
I mean, these matches were nothing special. It was like, I felt like, when we went over our Crown Jewel prediction last week, I was like, oh crap. I was like, this is a little bit of matches. And then it started getting to a lot, but this felt really like repetitive.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I feel like most of these matches weren't really that important. I guess to us, in a way. I've seen these. We've seen all these matches. You know
We've
what I mean?
seen them.
So it's like it wasn't. The only one I was actually looking forward to, and we didn't even get to watch it because it happened days prior, was Daniel Bryan and AJ Styles.
Yeah.
And believe it or not, I'm glad it happened on Tuesday. I think I enjoyed it more on Tuesday than I would have enjoyed it in Crown Jewel.
I agree. That's a good point.
Because the pay-per-view itself wasn't that great, so I was already kind of like, whatever.
Yeah. I was already distracted by like the second match, third match. I was already like, I got on my laptop and I just had it playing in the background at some point. And then Dolph Ziggler defeated Kurt Angle. Yeah, I mean,
like that was decent. You know,
another decent match. Yeah. The Bar defeated the New Day to retain the WWE SmackDown Tag Team Championships. Probably one of the better matches.
Yeah, that match was. It's always good to if you ever see the Bar, New Day, or New Day Usos, the Bar, anything like that. There's always going to be a good match.
Yeah. And then we got The Miz versus Rey Mysterio for the semifinals on the SmackDown side. The Miz defeated Rey Mysterio. Yeah, kind of a surprise. I thought, we were thinking it was going to be like Seth Rollins and Rey Mysterio or Rey Mysterio, Kurt Angle, and we were just kind of thinking all these things.
I was upset. I was upset with the whole World Cup thing from the beginning, and then the ending was horrible.
The ending was
disaster. So yeah, the Miz ends up beating Rey Mysterio to go to the finals, right?
Yeah,
and then we get
Dolph Ziggler defeating Seth Rollins to go to the finals as well.
Okay, so like the whole whatever. I thought there was gonna be a legit winner.
Yeah,
I'm like, at least okay, it's gonna be a legit winner. It's gonna be good wrestling matches and everything. And they come up with this bullshit.
Yeah,
and I'm just like, really?
It was
like
exactly
really.
Like
but then again, WWE is known for that though. They like to do shit like this. They like to piss people off. because they pissed a lot of people off. Because they're like, I think like people are like, okay, whatever, the World Cup, that's so dumb. But I was like, hey, let's see how it goes.
Well, I think the reason they pissed people off was because I think people, at least I was taking this seriously. I was like, oh, okay, you know, they got guys like Kurt Angle in there, they got guys like Rey Mysterio, Randy Orton, the Miz. Okay, great. They're gonna come up with a legit best in the world winner. You know, I was at one point I was like, okay, it's gonna be the Miz. Cool. That's gonna be massive heat for him. Yeah, great. You know, it's gonna be awesome for him. I dig it. Or even Ziggler. Awesome. I dig it. But then they do come up with this BS where it's like you were, you know, in your head you're thinking, hey, we're gonna take this serious. It's gonna be a real tournament, and at the end it's just meant for Shane to either turn heel or whatever the hell is gonna happen with him. But it was more, this tournament was more meant as a storyline than as a legit tournament. Yeah, because that's how I took it. Yeah, I took it as a legit tournament, but it ended up not being. Yeah,
it was just for whatever happened like on Tuesday. They're just continuing. Yeah, whatever. But I don't know, man. I didn't like it. The match was super quick. The match
it was like 2 minutes.
It was like a 2-minute match, and it sucks because it makes somebody like Ziggler look like, oh, fucking a commissioner come in and just fucking beat you, even though he was beat from 2-3 matches that he already went through. But yeah.
That ending for the World Cup final match was a disaster.
I was watching this pay-per-view thinking that every match was the last one, and I completely forgot that there was gonna be Undertaker against Triple H.
Me too,
because it was long, bro. It was long, and I was kind of distracted, and I was like, I watched Brock Lesnar against Strowman, which was a horrible. I can't even talk about that. I was like, okay, this is the main event, and then like it didn't stop, and I was like, oh shit, the Undertaker. And I was like, oh my god.
Well, speaking of Brock Lesnar and Strowman, Brock Lesnar defeated Braun Strowman to once again become the Universal Champion.
Why was it a squash, man? I don't understand why they keep doing this to Strowman. Like, it sucks. Like, it was a bad squash. Even though, you got what's his name, Corbin that hit him with the match, with the belt. But like, why?
Well, okay, I guess I'll chime in on some rumors that I've been hearing, or that I've been reading. Apparently, there's like an attitude problem with Strowman backstage.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, which probably is the reason they have not really committed fully on him. Because if you ask me, with Roman going down, Strowman to me becomes the guy if he wants to become the guy. You know what I mean? Like, the ball's in his court. If he wants it, he'll be the top guy. But apparently, he might be full of himself.
For real?
That's
he don't look like rumor. He would though, even though how big he is and everything. Because I follow him on social media. Yeah. And everybody can front on social media, but of course he sounds very genuine.
I mean, if they follow me on social media, they're gonna know that I'm an astronaut. You know what I mean? So I mean, I've gone.
That's what I'm saying. From what we can see on the outside, it looks like he's a cool dude. But damn, for real. I've
the rumor.
I've heard of these stories that if you have an attitude, you feel full of yourself, they won't fucking push you.
Yeah, they won't.
They don't like that shit.
No,
that's crazy.
That's what I've read. Maybe you want to read it when you leave here, something like that. Maybe
because that was a bad squash. Like, you didn't even give him. And you know the thing is too, that's not the first time. No. I think Lesnar squashed them before. Yeah, and like they don't give him much.
And granted, while we hate the fact that Lesnar's once again Universal Champion, for the WWE right now, that is the safe that is a safe bet.
It is.
You know what I mean? Because they don't want to fully commit to Strowman because of what's going on backstage. Apparently, from what's going on backstage, they got Dean and Rollins in a feud right now, so they can't give one of them the belt. Which I would think either one of them would be
perfect and it'd be good. Yeah,
they're gonna try to build up Drew McIntyre. So that's not. They're not gonna completely push him immediately. They're gonna take their time with him, and he'll get the belt in 2019, I'm sure. Yeah. But they're gonna take their time with him. Another guy that could have probably gotten it would have been like Owens, but Owens is down. You know?
I know Owens hasn't popped up, huh?
No, he's injured.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's injured. So the list becomes limited at who you can give the belt to, and I think that at this point you just kind of have to give it to Lesnar. And I'm sure, I don't want to.
I'm sure Lesnar's more than happy to take it home.
Yeah. This is crap.
For real.
Yeah, no. And then apparently DC won his match during the weekend as well. And he called out Brock Lesnar, and he was like, "Bring that WWE Championship with you."
Oh, for real?
Oh yeah.
I gotta look this up.
Like, dude, do you follow that one guy on Instagram called Boss Logic? He's got some good artwork, like really good artwork. And then he made an artwork with DC holding the 2 belts from the UFC and the Universal Championship.
Oh shit!
It was funny. It was some good artwork.
Is Lesnar's contract? Is he still has a contract with the WWE?
Yeah, because I thought extended.
I thought he was gonna go back to the UFC unless the WWE offered him. You know what? We'll give you this amount, but keep the title for a little longer.
I think that's what it might have been. I think they may allow him to say, hey, you know what, you're allowed to go to UFC 1 or 2 matches, but let's extend this thing. I think that's what happened, because
this would just go back, unless this was the plan from the beginning, weeks ago, or maybe a month ago, when Paul Heyman said, when he was trying to say that Lesnar's going to become the WWE champion and the UFC champion. He's going to have both titles with him. Well, this could be the chance. It can be something huge for WWE and for the UFC. So if the WWE is thinking huge like they always do, this might be the time. But the UFC is not fixed. No. It's not choreographed.
And DC is a really good.
And he's a really good. I'm not taking anything from Lesnar, but have you seen Lesnar? Did you see Lesnar? How he's lost like 20-30 pounds.
He looks like he's
ripped.
Ready to go.
Yeah, he's getting ripped.
Yeah,
So I don't know, man. If that happens, that's gonna be good. But I don't know if Lesnar can take DC though.
I don't know either. I don't know if Lesnar can take DC neither. But another thing is that apparently DC is also a big WWE fan.
So they might bring him in.
So it could. Well, no, DC right now is a freaking megastar. Well, I think he's a megastar.
But you know how they do. They do
2 belts.
You know how they do the whole special guests and stuff like that. Like they do special guests and they bring them in. Yeah, that would be awesome if they can. If that really happens, bro, I would bring them in, like in the UFC, and bring them out here.
There could be some type of cross promotion where you get Lesnar. They're gonna go with Lesnar and DC for the UFC. For the UFC heavyweight championship. And that's happening on UFC pay-per-view. But if they can get one of those, I guess like stare downs or something like that on a WWE ring and WWE television, that could be pretty cool.
So you know what, bro? I think that might happen.
But I think that would be pretty
cool.
Be
a possible thing that they can do this whole crossover kind of thing, because they've mentioned it. You know how WWE does. They mention it months prior, and then out of nowhere it pops up. People forget about it. Yeah. But I don't know, man. It can be. It would be awesome, and it would be a lot of money for both companies. Be
interesting, dude. It would really be interesting. I would be interested in it. I mean, I just don't want to see the same old Lesnar storylines over and over again.
Oh no, yeah, of course. And Lesnar, believe it or not, is a good UFC fighter. He's been a champion, and everything. But it's just that he's been gone out of the octagon for a long time too. So you lose practice, even though he's been training and everything. It's just different when you're at an actual match.
I just hope this time around with Lesnar, it's a little different the way they do the Universal Championship. Like I know last year, AJ versus Lesnar at Survivor Series.
Oh my god,
it wasn't that good.
It wasn't great.
I hope this year it's better, and I hope that maybe they can somehow find AJ to pull out a win.
I hope so. I'd be good.
Imagine that.
This is the thing. Lesnar is known he's kind of like Mike Tyson.
Yeah.
When he comes in, my dad would say, "Nomás llega a tirar la patada." And he comes in and just does his hit and he leaves. Lesnar's kind of like, that's technically what he does, like what he did to Braun Strowman.
Yeah. And
that's what he did to AJ Styles last year.
Yes, exactly. But I hope this time is different. I hope that either if they're building a McIntyre, whoever's next in line to challenge Lesnar for that belt, I hope that they interfere and cause a distraction, whatever. AJ can pick up a quick victory, whether it's a roll of victory, just something that would give, AJ some credibility as well.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Instead of him getting squashed by Lesnar. You know what I mean? I don't really want to see. That's what I'm saying. Like, if they change the way Lesnar holds the belt again, like this time, it could be better and it could be different. If they're going to keep doing the same crap, we're going to get bored of it like we've been bored for years with this whole Lesnar thing. You know what I mean? It's legitimately boring with him holding the belt. Yeah. But if they change it up and if they do some different stuff and surprises a bit, have Lesnar lose. I mean, this is a perfect time. He's not going to lose the belt.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? This is a good time. And if you were to have him lose some type of like interference style or something like that, it won't make him look like, oh man, like AJ just completely destroyed him. No, it's like
it can be possible, bro, because like the Intercontinental Championship, Rollins is gonna win. Yeah, I don't think they're gonna let Nakamura. No, it's gonna be Nakamura and Rollins. Yeah, it's gonna be a good match, but I think so. Maybe the Universal title, the main event, which is gonna be that one, AJ can take it. Ronda's gonna take it. So it's like Raw is not gonna be super duper dominant like that. I don't think so. And you know how they always try to equal it out.
Yeah.
So it's like we know Ronda's gonna beat Becky. Unfortunately, we know Seth is gonna end up beating Nakamura.
I wouldn't say I'm 100% sure of that, but I'm a good 75%.
Because the thing is that Nakamura's on a downfall right now. Even though he hasn't defended his title, he's lost on non-title matches. You know what I mean? But and then the whole what's it called? The whole AJ Styles and Brock Lesnar. I don't know. Last year sucked, so I think this year it might be possible that they let him at least wrestle a little more too, bro. Yeah. Because Lesnar's more of like, just comes in, boom, boom, I'm out. There's no wrestling, there's nothing. There's like, you're just like, eh. Yeah. Make it a good main event.
Yeah, I agree. Make it something good. Continuing on Crown Jewel, we were talking a lot about Lesnar, but let's continue on Crown Jewel. AJ Styles defeated Samoa Joe. It was an okay match.
Yeah, it was. The other matches have been better.
Yeah, and then the main event saw DGeneration X defeating the Brothers of Destruction. It was a long-ass match, almost 30 minutes.
It was a long match. People are going to hate. I think it was boring.
I didn't think it was that great, to be honest with you.
And Triple H got hurt, so the match and then the match went downhill from there because unfortunately, even though Shawn Michaels wanted a tag team match, he got a handicap match.
Yeah, no, you know what I mean. It's true.
So it sucks that he got hurt. I heard he might have like a torn pectoral or something.
Yeah, he got surgery for it already. I think it was yesterday or something like that, or 2 days ago, somewhere like that.
Yeah, so it was okay, man. I think it's time.
Triple H is a tough ass mother effer, dude.
Oh yeah, he is, man.
He kept going, man.
He kept going.
One hand,
bro. He picked them up, everything.
Yeah, one hand.
But you can tell they were all communicating.
Oh yeah,
you can hella tell they were talking to each other because you can tell Undertaker noticed that he got hurt, so he was talking to Shawn Michaels during the match. You can tell that they were doing it, and he was like,
I think at one point they had to kind of more improvise instead of. Keep
the script. Yeah, it was more. You can tell that it was improvised. Yeah. It was super improvised. You can even hear Triple H when they were down on the mat. He pulled Undertaker to push him, and then he's like, no, the other way, and the Undertaker pulled him back and he threw him the other way. Oh. Yeah, you can hear him. You can hear him talking. So I was like, I'm sure they were just trying to like coordinate between them, and trying to see what they're gonna do because after he got hurt, everything went down because he was on the floor for I don't know how long, dude. And Kane still put him through the announcement table. You would think, right?
Because the choke slam. He's got his arm on his neck, and then you got the hand going over the shoulder, you have to push yourself up. That was his injured hand. Yeah, because he injured the right side. The right pectoral muscle.
I think that's the only one that he probably did hit because I noticed that when they were in the match, he was landing on his other side. Yeah, he kept landing, and I can tell that when he was fighting the Undertaker or something, the Undertaker knew that, so he was actually making him land on the other side.
Yeah, and it looked awkward because he would throw punches with he's a right-hander.
Yeah, he was punching
with his left hand. It looked really weird. Yeah. Really weird.
It sucks that it happened. Maybe the match could have been a little better if he was full on, doing his thing. Yeah. But I want to, kudos to Triple H. They did it. I think what the fucked up ass. They did an okay job.
They did an okay job. Yeah.
Shawn Michaels was. I wish this wasn't Shawn Michaels' return. You know what?
I completely agree with that. That's
what I've noted. That's what I did notice. I'm like, no, man. I think Shawn Michaels could have gotten a better here. I'm not saying better crowd. Yeah. People that actually love. I don't know. I'm not trying to say they love out there, but it's different.
No, I agree.
It's a little different. He did. I think he come out with a bloody ass nose too, huh? He was bleeding a lot.
Yeah, he had a bloody nose.
Yeah.
It wasn't the cleanest match. It was a lot of botches, but it was good. And Shawn Michaels is still doing well. He can still go.
He can still go, bro. He can still go.
But I agree with you. I think a better pay-per-view, a better opponent, better pay-per-view. Yeah, I think all that would have been a lot better. They would have done like.
But I heard that he might still wrestle. Not a lot. It was a rumor. You know how I read my rumors on Facebook. Oh, yeah. That they're saying that he might wrestle through
WrestleMania,
through 2019, like in pay-per-views or something, like little spots, kind of like how Kurt Angle's been wrestling.
Oh, okay,
like that.
Interesting. I don't know how I feel about that. I don't mind him wrestling.
Better than Kurt Angle right now, bro. I can't. I feel like it's time.
oh man.
I love Kurt Angle, bro, but I love the younger Kurt Angle. You know, he was a great, but I feel like sometimes it just gets. I think he's just been hurt too many times.
Yeah, Raw was awkward. I guess moving on to Raw now. Raw was very awkward. The ending of Raw was probably one of the worst endings I've seen in a while.
Which one was it? I'm trying to remember.
McIntyre's destroying.
Oh yeah, Angle. I don't know why they. I was watching it and I'm like, damn, man.
It was bad.
I quoted Forrest Gump.
You did quote Forrest Gump, but it's on TV right now. I guess Friends just finished. I didn't even realize
that is so finished. Weird, bro.
Sure, you did quote Forrest Gump and it's on TV. Oh, no.
But yeah, if you want to go straight to that, bro, that sucked.
Yeah, well, let's go straight to the opener of Raw, which had Baron Corbin talking about Crown Jewel and Survivor Series. Corbin announced that he'd face Kurt Angle in the main event to see who would be the captain of Raw Survivor Series team, which already included Braun Strowman and Dolph Ziggler. Also, Alexa Bliss will be the captain of the women's team, but not wrestle because she's still injured. So, you know, it's kind of went like that. Strowman came out, he chased Corbin, and, you know, kind of the end with that segment. So Alexa Bliss is still down. She's gonna have to pick a couple of girls to represent Raw.
Oh, they didn't announce anything, huh?
No, they didn't. I don't think they did. Well, we got the first match of the night, which was the Riott Squad versus Sasha Banks, Bayley, and Natalya for the 898th time.
Oh shit! They did it again, huh?
They did it again.
This is the fourth time, I think.
Yeah, they did it again.
Do they have like nobody to put them against each other?
Dude, even one-on-ones, man. Even one-on-ones, I'll take it at this point.
And the thing is that it's been Monday after Monday after Monday.
After Evolution, after Monday after Monday. Yeah, dude. It sucks. What was I saying? Oh, yeah. So it ended in a no contest, apparently, when Ruby Riott decided to stomp on the pair of glasses that belonged to Natalya's dad. So then Bayley and Sasha consoled Natalya. Weird storyline, man.
I was gonna say something about that. I think it sucks that they use this stuff.
Her dad just passed away like 2 months ago.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm like. Why? And then why? It's not like she has a. I don't know. I'm sure she has a say in it, bro. Like, that's my dad. Don't be fun. Don't be. Okay, yeah. Let's put a storyline about my dad's glasses and just break them. That's cool. I'll cry.
I don't know, man. It was so uncomfortable. If you want to be honest with you, I felt uncomfortable. I was like,
I know, me too. I'm like, why are they doing this? I know those are not his glasses, but still, it's just like, why? Why would you do this? And I would not. I would be like, hell no. Pay some respect to my dad. If you want to do it like in a year or so when everything's passed over. I literally just I'm still crying about this. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, why? I really thought, I'm like, that's some fucked up shit. I'm not against the
fact that they were doing this. I just feel like it was a little too soon.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know.
They should have put at the bottom some letters. Too soon? Question mark.
Too soon? I don't know, dude. It was just weird for me. Like, I don't know. I felt very uncomfortable with this segment.
It sucked.
Yeah, I didn't like it.
And, of course, the match was... It was same shit as all the other 4 times.
Yeah, it was okay. It's just I want to see something different with those. I like all 6 girls. I think that all 6 girls are talented.
But they need to put them.
But we need to do something different, man. And then we get Apollo Crews defeating Jinder Mahal. I feel like Apollo Crews was in for a push.
Probably because he's been wrestling.
He's been wrestling a while, so for a bit, and he's been picking up some decent victories, if I'm not mistaken. But he picked up a big win here versus Jinder Mahal, former WWE champion Jinder Mahal.
He did reign for a while.
He did. Handicap match for the Raw Tag Team Championship, where it was the AOP defeating Seth Rollins without Dean Ambrose. What do you think about this?
I think it was somebody else's turn. I feel like the AOP are way too not young, but too early right now. There's a lot of other tag team champions. I mean, other tag teams that maybe have a chance. Like we've said this many times, and I'm sure we'll try not to get into it. You know, the Revival. It sucks. You know, so bro, they're feuding. The Revival's feuding. This is how it sucks. Okay. They are feuding with the Lucha Libre House Party, bro. Yeah. From 205. Not even in the same fucking brand. Dude, that's how much that sucks, bro. It's yeah. The Lucha House Party. There we go. That's what they're called. Lucha House Party. I'm trying to find a tweet. I tweeted something on our. Yeah, you said. I think I saw that you put something on Instagram that you said the AOP are champions or something, and the Revival's like what or something like that. Something like that. Yeah, that was one of my tweets. Oh yeah, AOP are the new Raw Tag Team Champions, and the Revival is over here like. And then I got the Obama thing, like kind of like putting his hands like, yeah, what's going on here? Yeah, dude. I think. I think it was. I don't know, man. I really wish it was the Revival that got the belts because I think they deserved it. But I like AOP. But I get it. They're big. You know, they're unstoppable and stuff like that. So, and you know what, bro? I have a feeling they're in for a while. Yeah, they're probably going to be in for a while. I think so, too. Well, after the match, Dean Ambrose showed up and attacked Rollins, gave him a dirty deeds, and just took off. Didn't explain why he did it. We go with week number 2 without explaining why. Have you noticed that Renee shuts up when he comes on? Yeah, actually, and when they came back from break, if I'm not mistaken, when they came back from break after that segment, I think Cole asked Renee, "Hey, you know Dean on a personal level, what's in his head, what's going on?" She was like, "No, every time I bring it up, he doesn't want to talk about it," or something like that. So. I mean, it's cool that they decided. No, but I did notice that she be quiet. She's quiet, and all you can hear is oh my god, Graves and Cole. Yeah, it's funny though. What's like? What is she gonna say, bro? You know what? I'm sure they've told her like, okay, just be quiet, let them take care of it when he's around, and then you bring her back. It's true, but I love when they give her shit. What can she say during this? What is she gonna say? I mean, it's her husband. Most of the people know it's her husband. Yeah, everybody knows it's her husband. So it's like, what is she gonna? That's why I understand her side. I'm sure they tell her to be quiet. I think so. I'm sure they do. True. Now that I think about it, I was like, damn, what would I say as a commentator if I was in that situation? Like. And you get him, girl, or like if my wife was like a diva or whatever, or women, sorry, not diva, but and you know what I've noticed too? She's not a face. She's right in the between. She's a tweener right now. Yeah, because I've heard her like she's been cheering on like Miz and stuff like that, or other people. She what's that called? She makes excuses for everybody. Yeah, that's what I've noticed. So I don't know if she's gonna become a heel. That'd be interesting. But Cole did say she's like, oh yeah, and you're supposed to be a unbiased. There you go, unbiased. He said that on. It was Monday. I think you're supposed to be an unbiased journalist. I think he told her. And then I don't know what she said. She said nothing. But I have a feeling that she might turn heel. Dude, that'd be interesting too. No, but I was like thinking, okay, look, if my wife was in the women's division, if I was like commentator, what would I say? I think that you would have to stay quiet. You have to stay quiet. You can't say. What are you gonna say? Yeah. It's like, unless you take it like you talk like he's not your husband. Yeah, but at this point, like, but everybody knows. No. You know? Yeah, I don't know, but no, you're right. I didn't notice that, but Renee does. Stay awfully quiet during. She does not say one word until he starts leaving, or if they ask her something. And lately they've been giving her shit. Cole or Graves. They asked her, is that like you know? Because Graves has asked her before too. Yeah, and she says the same thing. It's like I don't know. He's like I tried, but he doesn't say. So that's all him. That's pretty funny, actually. I didn't notice that. Elias defeated Dolph Ziggler. This started when Ziggler interrupted an Elias musical performance, and face Elias. That's the face of. It was Elias, a really good match. It was a really Elias good match. Is good, man. I actually like the match a lot, dude. Elias is. You're right, man. Elias is good, dude. And the crowd was hyped for him. Oh yeah. They were really on it. Ronda Rousey cut a promo on Becky Lynch saying that Becky may be the man, but she's the baddest bitch on the planet. I gotta give it to Ronda, bro. Her mic skills are getting better. I like her promos. I like this promo.
It was an okay promo. I mean, Becky still buried her.
No, yeah, Becky. But I like that she's getting better and she's doing little promos, you know, and stuff like that.
Speaking of the promos and stuff like that, okay, so Becky's got a Twitter feud with Ronda and with Seth Rollins, dude.
Oh, I heard about Seth.
It is hilarious.
It said if you want to be the man, you gotta beat the man or something like that. She told him,
dude. It's hilarious though. I gotta see if I can find just a couple of things. What was it? Oh yeah, Becky Lynch. I have Becky Lynch's Twitter. The man. What was it? Where she was putting some stuff about Rollins. Let me see if I can find some of the tweets really quick. But they've been. Oh, and then she started calling Ronda Ronnie. She started calling Ronda Ronnie, dude. I thought it was hilarious. Yeah, these tweets and. All
right, I'm gonna have to get on the Twitter. I'm gonna have to make a new account and get on the Twitter because I'm not on the Twitter.
Okay, what was it? What is it? Oh yeah, as a great man once said, "If you want to be the man, you gotta beat the man. You gotta beat me first." And then Becky responded, "No problem. I could spare 5 minutes to drop you down on your and face you. Send location and bring those adorable little flame trunks you have so the champ can show you how to really burn it down."
I think I did read that one.
Dude, I was dying with some of these, dude. Oh my! And then she was like, "Hey," she was like, you might be a man, but I am undeniably the man."
She's good, bro.
Dude, she's freaking hilarious on Twitter, dude. She's like, she'll tear everybody down, dude. It's super funny. I really enjoy what's going on with her. But what else I was gonna check? Oh yeah. Nia Jax defeated Ember Moon. After the match, Tamina Snuka once again appeared, hugged Jax, and the two of them beat up Ember Moon. So we have a Twitter now. It is the Below Average Wrestling Podcast or TBAW Podcast. And I tweeted this at WWE because WWE had a they had this exclusive Nia Jax.
Oh, I saw that.
Has a perfectly.
I was actually going to say something like that
for why she and Tamina brutalized Ember Moon, and then I tweeted under our podcast like, Nia's about to become the female version of the Big Show with them face and heel turns. Oh yeah, there you go. That's a meme too. Cries easily, Nia Big Show. Turns heel quickly, Nia Big Show. Meet my daughter.
I was actually going to send you this earlier.
Yeah, dude. It was, and we got some good likes on that. So, but yeah, dude, I thought that was hilarious, dude. Because, I mean, don't get me wrong. I actually like the pairing a lot. To be honest with you, I think it's a cool pairing. I like Tamina and Nia. And actually, once again, I bring up the fact that where the hell's the tag team championships for the women? Because now you form another good tag team, or at least a tag team that I'm like, okay, cool. I could dig this tag team. But yeah, man, they gotta figure out what they want to do with Nia and just keep her that way because damn, they keep flipping her.
I know. Wasn't she just a face? Like didn't she just turn face?
She did, I think. Yeah, when she paired with Ember or something. I don't know, man.
And this was not too long ago.
Yeah, it wasn't. I don't know.
Oh, Big Show.
Anyways, we get a backstage segment with where Baron Corbin drove away from the arena because he was scared of Braun Strowman, and then decided to name Drew McIntyre as his replacement for the match against Kurt Angle as the main event. Then we get the match of Bobby Lashley defeating Finn Balor. After the match, Drew McIntyre came out and had a stare down with Lashley. McIntyre helped Balor up and then hit him with the Claymore. That was it was an okay. It was okay.
What I quoted.
Oh, that part. Sorry.
And we go to
the main event.
The main man.
A sad main event. It was just a weird main event. Drew McIntyre defeated Kurt Angle by submission with an ankle lock. I mean, I don't know.
Was this match to like make him stop wrestling? He destroyed him, bro.
It was bad. Like, I like Drew McIntyre. I like him a lot. But what the hell was that? I mean, it was a destroy. Not only that, but he beat him with his own move, and I thought that was even a slap
embarrassing. Yeah, I think they even said that. I think Ray says that's a slap in the face. Is that like beat him with your own move? I don't know what. I mean, I hope they have a plan for that because I don't think you're gonna do a future Hall of Famer like that. That's dirty, man. Like, you don't do a future Hall of Famer like that. You know, unless you have a plan for him.
but beating him with his own move, I don't know. It was just such a weird ending to Raw.
Yeah, it was.
I absolutely hated the ending. Don't get me wrong. Again, I like McIntyre. He's a freaking star, and the dude can go. I like him a lot, but geez, it was just such a depressing ending. And again, granted, it's not McIntyre's fault. That's the way it was written. So I'm just going by the way it was written. I hated the way it was written.
Yeah, it sucks. Like you said, I hope that was not it, because it sucks that they would do Kurt Angle like that. Yeah,
that's pretty bad. Moving on to SmackDown, Shane McMahon says that the World Cup trophy belongs to SmackDown and that he's not actually the best wrestler in the world. And then he announces that it's going to be AOP versus The Bar for Survivor Series, and names Daniel Bryan and The Miz co-captains of the SmackDown Survivor Series team. The Miz and Bryan immediately add Shane McMahon, the best wrestler in the world, to their team.
This is another thing that I wanted to talk about. Okay. That it sucks that I understand that Shane McMahon is technically a wrestler.
Sure.
But he's not a full-time wrestler.
He's not.
That he's good. He's good. I'm not gonna. He's a good wrestler, decent, but he's a decent wrestler. Yeah. But there's so many people out there. Like, come on, you should have just brought Orton.
Yeah.
You should have. There's other people on there that are good. Why? That's what I'm saying. When we're talking about the storyline, that there's something going on that's gonna happen with Shane McMahon.
Yeah. Yeah, there has to be something happening.
There has to be something that's gonna happen. Yeah. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I like them. I do, but you know how we feel with these part-timers or people that just come in and just, okay, it's my time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, or they just come around close to WrestleMania. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And Shane McMahon is known for that.
He is.
Shane comes around late into the year and around WrestleMania, because he is always gonna, because he will have a match in WrestleMania. You know what I mean? But
I mean, the best wrestler in the world has to have a match.
Of course, no, but it's the SmackDown. We're all best wrestlers in the world. We're all the best.
Oh yeah, it was for SmackDown. So yeah, we're all the best wrestlers in the world. First match of the night saw the Usos defeating the New Day. So whoever won this match was going to be the captain of the SmackDown Tag Team Survivor Series team. After the match, the Usos added the New Day to the team. Anyways, good match. I like that.
Which one?
you knocked. Dude, are you watching Forrest Gump?
I blared out. This is where the things break.
It is, but stop.
Usos this was an awesome match, actually.
Yeah,
I always like watching the Usos and the New Day.
Yeah,
it's always a good match. I didn't think the Usos were gonna win, but what are they doing? Is it like gonna be a tag match? What is it?
Yes, it's a Survivor Series tag team match. So you gotta. What is it? Is it? I don't know how many How the hell is that gonna work? Is it 6 members versus 6 members, or how does that work for?
Because 6 members, that's 3 tag team matches.
That's 3 tag teams.
3 tag teams. So you got right now. You got the Usos and you got the New Day. I'm sure they're gonna pick somebody else.
Yeah.
And then I don't know. When I heard that, I'm like, wait, what?
Unless they're gonna have like 5 tag teams on each side, but I was like, I don't know. That's
a lot.
That's a lot.
It sounds interesting though.
It does.
I would actually. I'm looking forward, depending on who they pick. Yeah. But from SmackDown, it looks pretty decent right now, and I have a feeling that's one of the matches SmackDown's gonna take.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Yeah, because Raw doesn't
have like B teams.
Yeah. The Revival.
The Revival got buried so bad already.
Oh my god.
It's really sad. Becky Lynch defeated Nikki Cross. So before Nikki Cross made her debut, Becky Lynch responded to Ronda Rousey's promo from Monday, and she said she wanted to fight. So then here comes Sanity, and they bring out Nikki Cross, making her debut on the main roster.
But she lost to the champion, so it's kind of like it kind of equals out. Man, so it's okay. She equals out.
Yeah, but Nikki Cross, yeah, man, she's cool. I like her, and I'm glad that they kept her with Sanity, because I think that the 4 of them make a really good.
Well, yeah, they all complement each other.
Yeah. So I like it a lot. But
they're all like, "You look good." Yeah, I look good. Thanks. You look good too.
Hey, cool. Thanks for complimenting me. How do I look? Am I dressed well? How's my hair look? Is it messed up? Good. Rey Mysterio defeated Andrade Cien Almas. After the match, Randy Orton hit Mysterio with an RKO. Mysterio has been added to the SmackDown Survivor Series team. Fantastic match.
Yes, I was looking forward to this match. Last night, I've been trying to watch him live.
Okay.
I got to watch Raw live, but I wasn't able to watch SmackDown live because I turned it on and this match was already kind of halfway through. So I changed it because I was like, I want to watch this whole match. So I waited till today and I watched it and it was awesome.
It was a fantastic
Rey Mysterio, of course, like always, is an amazing wrestler, but Cien Almas is also as well
a very good man.
But Rey Mysterio, he outdid him. So not bad, but he outdid him.
But you need a good opponent to do.
But you need this is the thing. You need a good opponent in order to show your wrestling skills. So it sucks that sometimes your wrestling ability has to do a lot with your opponent.
Yeah.
So your opponent. So yeah, it was a good match. I was telling you that whole little circle the spin he did around his body. It was crazy. But good match. Rey Mysterio, of course, we all knew he was going to be in the team, but
yeah, I love the match. I thought the match was fantastic. Yeah. It was a great
I think
match.
It's one of the better matches that we've seen in a while.
Yeah, on SmackDown in a while. Yeah, even on Raw or SmackDown in a while. But yeah, I agree. I think
and it was the first time ever. It was actually the first time ever to wrestle.
Yeah, Cien Almas is going to be a star, man. Yeah. But they're just going to have to build him up. Hopefully in 2019 they do something with him because the dude's good, man.
Yeah.
Paige announced that the SmackDown Survivor Series team is going to be Carmella, Naomi, Sonya Deville, Asuka, and Charlotte Flair. Mandy Rose was upset because she was passed over and had a stare down with Deville. So God's greatest creation is not part of the women's Survivor Series.
I think she is. I think they're going to kick Charlotte out.
Ooh.
I have a feeling. I don't know. And looks like Mandy Rose and Deville are going to break up.
Oh.
It's all right. Deville's just dragging her down.
He's dragging her down.
Just dragging her down.
You got to stop dragging God's greatest creation.
I had not seen the full ramped walk down in a while.
Yeah.
So it was good.
That was nice.
It was good.
That was nice.
I'm sorry.
Samoa Joe defeated Jeff Hardy. Joe has been added to the SmackDown Survivor Series team. After the match, there were some shenanigans involving Miz, Bryan, and the best wrestler in the world, Shane McMahon, all getting physical.
Oh yeah, do you what do you got on this whole Daniel Bryan and the Miz? You know how oh my God, I always forget his name. The commissioner put them together to be co-captains.
I think it's gonna be funny. I think it's gonna be their dynamic.
I like it though. I kind of like how they're like, wait, this is weird. Why are we getting along? Type thing. Yeah. And this, remember, I told you that this can be that the Miz might turn face.
I still don't think so. He's the best heel in the company.
That is true.
I don't see why they would turn him face. I don't know. WWE's done some crazy ass
That's
stuff.
what I'm saying though. That's why that's why I be throwing some random ass what's it called, like oh my God, what's that word? Things that might happen that I think, because I'm like, the WWE does this shit all the time. Yeah. He fucks they fuck the WWE the audience so bad sometimes, you know what I mean? So it's like, it's not surprising.
That's true. What did you think about Raw and SmackDown?
I like SmackDown more just because of the Rey Mysterio match.
Yeah,
and the Raw was
were good too.
And the Raw was, it was okay. I didn't like the ending. I didn't like the breaking of the glasses from the hearts, and I don't know.
I agree. I thought there was way more negatives on Raw than there were on SmackDown. I didn't like the ending. Didn't like the Natalya storyline they're trying to do there. Hated it. Yeah, man. SmackDown again.
The lunatic didn't tell us why.
That damn lunatic.
Dean didn't tell us why.
Dude, he lives here in Vegas. Let's just go ask him.
We should just go ask him.
Let's just go ask him, dude.
Dude, I just want to go see Renee.
Bruh.
I don't know. I got a thing for blondes. Sorry.
Yeah, let's just go ask him, dude. Let's go knock on his door.
I'm sure he lives in the nicer areas of Vegas where they have all those modern houses.
You think so?
You know what, bro? He don't look like he'd do.
No.
I don't think he
does not have a John Cena house. He does not look like he would have a John Cena house.
Well, even though he might have the money for it, but he probably doesn't want, I don't know, maybe they don't live like that.
I think he has a modest,
live within your means
modest
type of
1,800 square foot home.
I don't think so.
You think more?
I think at least 25, 30.
Really?
I mean, 25, 30, at least. Come on. I'm not trying to be, I had a house like this. I'm like, he has to have something like that.
Yeah, but you got it when like
I know
like
when
the economy was down.
Yeah, but he has the money though.
You took advantage of the system, bro.
That house now is about here in Vegas is like about almost 3 times, so maybe like 3 something.
Yeah.
And I don't know where you guys are listening from. 3 something for you guys is maybe a 1-bedroom apartment, but out here, 300,000 square foot house. I mean, 3,000 square foot house is maybe about $400,000.
Yeah.
And that's a big house.
It's a big house, yeah.
You know, so I'm saying, come on, bro. That's like a $2,000 payment. To us, I'm like,
slow the hell down.
You know what I mean? But to them, I'm like, some of them wipe their ass with that. John Cena probably blows his nose and wipes his ass.
Probably does. I'm gonna check his trash can.
Nah, John Cena's net worth is big, so it's not. It's not. I don't even know why the hell are we talking about real estate right now. We're talking about real estate. All right, guys. So if you guys want to buy a house,
contact your nearest broker today. What is it? Open Door? What is it? What is that one website?
Oh yeah, Open Door. I have a few friends as well here in Vegas. They're realtors.
Oh man. No, but yeah, we should go knock at his house. I don't even know where he lives.
I'm sure we can find out.
Apparently, he's always at Red Rock Canyon hiking. I heard.
But they're in the UK right now, so and they're gonna go. Right, they have Germany. You know how they do the little tours.
Oh, that's right. They're all.
So are you gonna go to
what?
To SmackDown?
No, I'm not.
No,
I decided I'm not going.
Why?
It's Christmas time. And I'm usually broke during Christmas time because I'm buying presents
SmackDown.
for the whole world.
Is Sin Cara still on SmackDown?
Dude.
I was gonna tell you, bro. I'm gonna start going to church again. I'm gonna be like, hey,
you remember me?
I know you remember me.
You remember me. I like Sin Cara too. Can I get some tickets? Oh man, you know what? I'll bring it up. But if he can't hook it up, I ain't going, dude.
I'm still thinking about it.
If you pay for my ticket, I'll go.
I'm still thinking about it, bro. I'm still thinking about it because I do. One of the main reasons I want to go is because I've never seen Rey Mysterio live.
Oh, you never seen him live?
So that's why I want to go.
Oh,
that's one of the main reasons why I want to go.
That makes sense.
See Rey Mysterio.
Yeah.
Because I've seen AJ Styles. I've seen most of because he's been on SmackDown for a while.
Yeah.
That's one of the main reasons why I want to go. And I have never seen Randy Orton either. Last time I went, I think Randy Orton was on Raw, because when they came, it was SmackDown.
That's right.
So yeah. So I've seen the likes of Roman. I think when the pay-per-view, all those, but I haven't seen certain ones that I do like. So I have the opportunity to see Rey, and I don't think I'll maybe have one anymore. I don't know. He's been gonna be on for 2-3 years, but I think he's maybe gonna switch to Raw or something.
I don't think.
And I think Raw doesn't come to Vegas for some reason.
You know what? I'm surprised that they're going to T-Mobile Arena. I thought they were going to do the smaller, cheaper Thomas and Mack.
Oh, but they've been doing they've been doing T-Mobile though.
No, they did Thomas and Mack last time.
Oh,
they
were here. Mm-hmm. You sure? No, it was T-Mobile.
When I went to SmackDown last year they did SmackDown in September, and I went to SmackDown.
Oh, I didn't go. That's the one I didn't go.
That was at the Thomas and Mack.
The pay-per-view.
The pay-per-view was at T-Mobile. But it's just for a show like that, which they're not even gonna. It's because it's SmackDown, dude. Last time I went to SmackDown, dude, it was like half full. They're gonna really pay the rent for T-Mobile Arena.
There's not believe it or not, there's not a lot of fans here in Vegas. This is Vegas is still small.
No, Vegas is big.
Nah, Vegas is small, bro. Still.
I mean, yes, if you're compared
to all these major cities that sell out. Yeah, but like WWE, like here in Vegas, what's big is like UFC and stuff like that get full. The WWE is not known like that here.
It's because the way I see it is, look, you got an arena. The way they set up the arena, it's about 13,000 seats, whatever like that. They don't use the full 18,000 seat arena, whatever. They use like the 13,000, 10,000 seat layout, right? Vegas can get 10,000 people out there. And I think last time they came for SmackDown, there was like 7,000 people, 6,000 people, or something like that.
But the cameras do a good job.
They do a good job
to not go all the way like to certain places, that are empty. So
they do a good job. But I don't know, man. I don't know. I guess
I do want to go, man. I'm thinking about. I saw the tickets. They're okay, but like I don't want to sit too far up either. So I'm that type that likes to sit somewhere in the middle, and if it's not that much pricier to sit a little lower, I would pay for it.
Yeah,
but I'm right now I'm still double thinking about it.
I'm thinking about it mostly because, again, the holidays, man.
Yeah, I know.
Christmas just messes me up, dude. I have too much people. You have a big family here too, dude. You don't give them gifts.
Hell no. I do my immediate family. It's just my sister, my dad, and my mom.
That's what I should do.
Because we used to do everybody, or sometimes we'll do a Secret Santa with like all the cousins and stuff like that.
It's a good idea.
But lately, it's kind of the family's kind of like everybody has been doing their own stuff, so we haven't heard much.
Oh, okay.
I'm sure like closer to December, we'll probably pop up with something. But usually, it's just my mom, my dad, and my sister. Oh. And when I was married.
It's a different story.
So you know what I'm saying? A little discount this year.
A big discount.
Shout out to the ex. No,
Oh jeez. This podcast is going downhill.
Anyways, my name.
Well, we do.
She don't listen, bro.
No, she does. I'm sure she does not listen to this. That's for damn sure. So we got So you guys can find us now at Twitter and on Instagram. We are at the Below Average Wrestling Podcast at TBAW Podcast. Yes. Because that's us. Our name is too long. And we cannot find a good username because that's what we came up with. So you can find us there on Twitter and on Instagram. Follow us. I've been pretty active on Twitter. I have to give you the username and password for Instagram. That way you can kind of start doing some stuff.
Yeah.
Where else? Oh, yeah. You can find us on YouTube. You can find us on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify. I don't know where. Stitcher. I think we're on Stitcher as well. And then all the other places. You can find us all over the world.
Yeah.
We're under your bed right now.
And our personal accounts, I don't know them by name. I think I'm going to go home and probably go on Twitter. And
really?
I'm going to make... I had one.
Okay.
But it was like a long time ago, so I think I'm going to make a new one and I'm going to get on there.
That's going to
I need to get on there. I feel like maybe I'm going to start venting on there.
Oh, dude, it's... you know what? That's the thing with me. Like, there's so many times where I want to vent on Twitter, and sometimes I do, and then I'll delete it. But I'm like, man, dude, like it's like Twitter can be rough, dude.
Because if somebody grabs it to retweet it, even though you erase it, it takes out of their timeline.
Yeah, it takes out. Okay. It's just like no longer available or whatever.
Well, like I'm not really interactive on social media as much as I used to, and I'm trying to come back and stuff. But like I've always wanted a Twitter. I remember I told you I just never really I had the time to understand it, you know.
Yeah, I think to me that I've told you, I was like, Twitter's like high school, dude. Like all I do on Twitter is almost like bitch. Like seriously, like when the World Series was going on, the playoffs were going on, all I was doing was bitching about the Dodgers. And then when when Crown Jewel was going on, I was bitching about Crown Jewel. I was like, that's literally all I do on Twitter. So it's like it's okay because it's a place you get to get it out, but also I don't know, man. Some people could be pretty savage. So
I heard. Yeah, it's kind of like, I think it's kind of like the comments on Instagram.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I be reading, I'm like, Lord Jesus, people need a life.
Oh, yeah.
You know, sometimes when I have time to want to laugh a little bit, I just go on the comments. I be going on the comments on WWE.
Twitter's a great place to go and laugh a little bit. I'll tell you that for sure. Sometimes I just go in there and laugh a little bit. Like I said, I'm trying to stay away from the bitching and complaining part because I don't know. I'm trying to stay away from that, but yeah.
Yeah, I think next time we'll start plugging in our stuff too, so people know what's up.
All right.
But other than that, it was a good pod.
Yeah, good pod.
Little pod here, little pod
in the cast.
The pod in the cast. Oh, because the pod and we're the cast.
We are the cast.
Oh, I didn't know that. I'm just playing, bro. I'm just playing.
Wait a second. I was like, pod. No, this still doesn't make sense, dude. Oh, jeez.
Yeah, this is the pod. The pod is what transmits the cast into other people's ears.
I would be very shocked if that's actually what it means.
Who's the cast, though? We are the cast. The cast is the people that.
Well, a cast can also be like you're casting something,
and it can be you go to the doctor because you broke your leg,
it can
and
be
you have a cast.
Exactly,
because it helps you heal.
Our podcast helps people heal.
Helping these people heal,
dude. We are miracle workers.
You know what I mean?
We are miracle workers.
We are tools, not the bad tools, but we're instruments.
I don't know about that. We're
instruments.
We're instruments to.
I am not a tool.
Your life.
I'm an instrument.
We are instruments to your life, people. You could deposit our money. We take the Cash App,
Venmo,
Venmo, Cash App,
Square. No, Square. You got to be present. If you want to send over your credit card information,
PayPal.
that's off. Google Pay, Nalga Pay,
oh,
whatever.
Geez, we're taking this too far. All right, we'll catch you guys next Thursday. My name is Mike.
My name is Jonathan. Peace.